Doing this is Paul from Flutter Ferry. Yeah, I'm happy to be on this live video, and yeah, I hope you guys are going to learn some few things here about building a reward app. So today it's basically bringing up what we've already done. So like if you go here now, let's visit the channel. So it's called Flutter Ferry. Yeah, that's the name of the channel bringing you this information. So if you go here, you see here that we already have a video called reward app with Firebase. Okay, that's not it. Okay, we have build a reward app. So this is the continuation. This particular stream is a continuation of this video. So if you're watching this for the first time, please just hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification button so you can start learning some new things from the channel. Yeah, so I'll just run the app and you can see how this is how this works, and yeah, how it's going. So first I'm going to show you how the database structure is for this. So when we reward a user, when we register and use a dynamic link to register, we extract the refer code and use that to reward a particular user, and we increment the reward and the reward count here, which is this is in dollars, and we reward it by 100, and we increment that by 100. That means whenever a user uses a referral code or link to register, and we increment and reward this particular user with a bonus, let's put it that way, and we create this new collection called referrals, and we add that user here. So that's what is going on in the database. So why do we have this video? So we want to take all of these things we were doing in the client side code, which we have here. We're doing everything in the client side code here. What we have here, so we have this reward user, so we are doing all of this in the client side code, and we don't want to do this anymore here. So we want to take this to the cloud so we can manage it over there. So, since this is patterning to money, you don't have to keep it in the client side code, or maybe you can mess with it and you mess with your revenue or your budget on your app. So yeah, let's get to doing that. First of all, I will try to log in a user that I've been a user here. So I'll log in this user. So I'll try to log in this user in here, and I'll paste this, and I think this is the password. I'll just log in this user. Wait, and here you can see the user has a reward of $200, and you can see it in the database here. So we are going to use this user's referral link to register a new user. So let's try that. So I'll log out and I'll restart this app. So yes, so I'll just go here. I'll just easily copy the referral link here, the refer link from here, and I'll go to my message here on this smartphone, and I will paste this here and send. So I can click on it. I'll just click on this now, and it will open the app. So this is the app of Firebase dynamic link. So if you have not watched the previous video I did, you should check it out. I said a little, I explained how this was being implemented, so you can check it out. So I'll try to register a user now. I'll call this Paul Idemekong. That's my name, and I'm going to add email here, Jeremiah Paul, and I'm going to add the domain here as Gmail. So, okay, what is happening? I'll try to do it manually from the cell phone here. Okay, and I will put in a password. So it's going to be 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, and I will create an account with this. So okay, the email is badly formatted. Okay, I'll just restart this. So we have, if you can see this closely, we have a dot at the end. So this is badly formatted. So I'll just restart this and start up that process again. I'll just go back and I'll go here. I'll just remove this from the message view and just go back, click on it. Okay. I'll just click on this link. Click on this link and we'll open the app. Okay, let's wait and we'll try to register. Let's register again. Paul Demekon. Yes, and I'll write test here. I'll just use the test and .com, and I'll put in a password and just create the account. So let's see here, we have created an account. So we'll go into the save and see how this is. You can see this, that we have rewarded this user with $100. And if we go into this referrals, you see that we have also added the new user ID in here and the time this was being created. So now we want to take all of these things to the cloud. And how do we do that? We are going to make use of the Firebase cloud functions. So Firebase cloud function is going to help us on a specific collection. We are going to listen to this collection, and whenever a document is being created in this collection, we are going to do the necessary actions, like check if a user uses a referral code, and use that code to search for the user and reward that user, and also add to this referrals here. So we are going to make use of that. So let's try doing that now. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to create a cloud function project right now. So firstly, if you have not you need to change your plan to a Blaze plan, so you'll be able to use this. Yeah, and here you go to functions here, and you can see I've added a function here, so it's not being displayed here. Okay, so you need to subscribe for a Blaze plan for you to be able to use this. So let's go ahead doing this. I will open this immediately and go to this project, so I can drag this project in here. We're going to do everything inside here. Flutter showcase, and I'm going to create a new folder in this Flutter showcase. So I'm going to create a new folder here called functions. I'm going to call it cloud functions. Okay, this is going to be called cloud functions, and here in this folder we are going to have our functions, our cloud functions project here, and I can easily just push this to GitHub so you guys can have a look at it. So first, let me just check the viewers here. Let me just check if people are actually viewing this or not. So yeah, I think we have some viewers here. We have some viewers on Facebook. Yeah, and let's check YouTube if we have some viewers too. Let's go there. So we still have some viewers. Okay, I just played that video. So yeah, we have some viewers, so people are actually interested here. So let's get over to these things. So I'll just open this, reveal this in Finder, and I'm going to seed it to this. I'm going to go into this cloud functions. Here I'm going to go into this, and I'm going to clear this. So I'm going to do what should I do? Firebase init. So I'm going to do Firebase init. So what this is actually asking us now, it's asking us to create a Firebase project. So I'm using the npm, so the node JS. So I'm going to do all of this with Node.js, actually writing that with JavaScript. I'm not very good at JavaScript, but I'm going to do a little I can. So if you have any questions or corrections, you can leave that in the comment section, so I can learn from that, or we are all learning here. So I'll just create a cloud function project. So this tutorial is not about teaching you guys how to install the node. So if you want to install Node.js, you can just visit Node.js, just type in Node.js here and try to install it. Install it, and you can just run the Firebase. You can run here, you can see where you can run Firebase. You can start up a Firebase project with this. So I'm not going to go all of that into all of this. So I just want to show you how this is done on cloud functions. So I've typed in here Firebase init, and I have spacebar this particular, because I want this configuration on this project for just functions. I don't need any other thing, so I'll just click enter. And here they're asking for if we are going to use an existing project, and this we are going to use an existing project, which is actually the reward app here. And for those of you who have not done this, maybe you have not logged in your cloud functions or your Firebase project in your local machine, you can just do Firebase login, and they will prompt you, and you can just log in and start using this. So we are going to use the existing project, and I'm going to click use an existing project, and here we are going to select reward app. So here is it, the reward app. I'm going to click enter, and this is going to try creating this, and we're going to use JavaScript, and I'm going to click no to this. And they want to I want to install this now. We are going to wait for this for a while, and we are going to wait. Let's wait. My internet is pretty slow today. Let's just wait and see. So I think while waiting, we can just look at other things. Okay, cool. So here is it. It's been created, and I'll just clear this. Okay, all of this command I'm going to, after the live video, the live stream here, I'm going to add all of these commands to you, and so you can be able to do this yourself. So I'm going to open this in my VS Code here. So it's going to be opened here. So here is the project, and we have our functions here and our index.js file here. So index.js file is where we are going to write all our functions, our code that we are going to push into our functions here, our saver here and here. So let's do that. Let's start writing some few things. So before that, let's know the logic, what we are actually trying to achieve. So I'll just take you guys to the database here. I'll take you guys to the database here, and in the users collection. So whenever a user creates an account, just through this process, so I'll just try to open the emulator again, screen copy, and yeah, I'll just drag it to the second screen here. So I'll just log out this user, and whenever a user uses a link like this we have here, like this we have a user clicks on a link like this, and click on a link like this, we want to detect and get the referral code from that link, which we have done that on our previous video, and from that we want to get the referral code, which is this, and we want to query through this user because this referral code is unique, and you can check that on our last video to learn how we generate this. This unique code is unique for every user here, so we are going to query and we are going to get a single user, and we are going to reward that user, and all of this we are going to do it on the cloud, and which is our JavaScript code we have on the functions project here. So that's how we are going to do it. So I hope you're ready for this. So we are going to start writing some JavaScript code here. So first I'm going to get the admin and here, and I'm going to require this. I'm going to require this, import this, and this is going to be Firebase admin, and I'm going to call the admin here, and I'm going to initialize this app which we are creating, and we are going to call on the functions. We are going to call on Firebase functions, Firebase functions. So let's call on Firebase functions. So call on Firebase functions like this. So I have the project here. Just do this. Okay. Just paste this in here. So what this does, we are going to initialize this, get the admin and initialize our app using the Firebase functions here. So we are going to use this and functions, initialize the app. And what else we're going to do, we are going to get our database, and this is going to be Firestore database, Firestore, if I'm going to spell that correctly, database, and I'm going to call on admin, and we are going to call on Firestore, and that is it. So we are going to create a trigger now, and this is going to be, we are going to export this and call this reward. I'm going to call this reward users. So in this trigger we are going to use the functions, and we are going to use Firestore, and we are going to check for the documents, and this document, it's going to be, first we are going to type in the users collection, and we are going to use the wildcard here to specify for their IDs. We are going to use users IDs here, and we're going to do on create here, and this on create is going to be an asynchronous function here, and here we'll get the document, and also we are going to get the context. We are not going to use that, and we're going to get this. So this is how it looks, and in here, first thing we are going to do, we are going to get the date time, and here we're going to get date time now, and it's going to be date time from date time now, and we're going to, okay, you guys might see this, I'm adding a semicolon. This is actually from the Dart family. So if you guys are saying that not a JavaScript guy, so we're just doing it. Yeah, well, I'm still learning that, so I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to do here. So this is, we are going to create a date time here, and we are going to also create a user. We are going to get our user now from the document here. So if we call on data, we get the query document snapshot. So we are going to get that, and also we are going to get the referral code. So we have not implemented this on the client side code, so but we are going to type this in here, and later we will update the client side code. So it's going to be user, and in here we are going to call this referral code. So this is going to be the referral code used by the current user to register. And next we are going to create the current user now, and this is going to be current user, and we are going to use current user your ID, and this is going to be user, and we are going to pass in the UID here, and this could be null, and you're checking and just passing an empty string. So this is the data here. When we get it here, it's going to be in form of a map, so we are just using this and passing in the key, and we get the value. So that's what we're doing here. And what next we are doing, we are going to check if the referral code is not empty. So if this is not empty, we'll continue with this. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to check if this is not empty. So if this is not empty, I'm going to check it this way. Yeah, and we're going to also check if this is not empty, we are going to get the referred user snapshot. So it's going to be referred user snapshot, and this is going to be snapshot, and we're going to await for this, and we're going to call on Firebase database, and we're going to call on the collection, and here we are going to do this users, and we are going to go into the users collection, and also here let me just close this and bring this up so you guys can see well. So we are going to use the where function here, and we are going to check the refer code, and if the refer code is equals to if it's equals to, we're going to do equals to here, is equals to the referral code here, and we get that, and we get that particular user, we get this, and this is actually going to return a list. It's going to return a list of say this is going to return a list of users, but we are going to get the first users in the list. So what we are going to do now is we are going to open this like this. We're going to call this referred user. I'm going to do const referred user, and we are going to pass this in, and we're going to because this is a list, and we'll call the zero index, and we get the first, and we are going to get the data of this. Yes, okay, so this is a query snapshot, and we are going to get the docs for this, the document, and we pass in just the first value, and this will just give us the first value in this document, and we are going to get the data of this referred user, and we are going to get his user ID. So we're going to get referred user UID, and we're going to get it this way. We're going to do UID and check if this is null. We just pass in an empty, so we have checked that. And what we'll do next is we are going to get this user. As we have gotten this user now, we are going to update. We're going to update this. We're going to reward this user and also create a new document in the referrals sub collection here, which means we are going to get the user that was registered and we are going to create that user here. So that's what we are going to do. We are going to do this in a two-way. I'm going to show you two ways to do this. First, we are going to use the normal await and just use the normal updates, Firebase updates, and we update that user. And secondly, we are going to do the Firebase bash. We're going to use the Firebase bash process to do this. Since this includes two documents to be updated here, we are going to update the first document, the main document, and we are going to update this as well. So it's a good idea we use the Firebase bash, so to do that in a single bash. And let's do the first for the await. We'll do the Firebase await first. So we are going to do Firebase await, and we are going to get the collection, and this is going to be the users collection. And we are going to do the document. We are going to get the referred user UID, and we are going to update this user. So we are going to update this user, and where we are updating this user, we are updating the reward, and we are updating this user using, we're going to update this user with a reward of $100. So we are going to use the field value.increments from the Firestore. So this is how you get that field value, and we use the increment, and we'll increment this by 100. So this is it. And after this has been done, we are going to also create the sub collection of referrals. So we are going to use this as well, or we can just start all over here again with Firebase, and we're going to do collection, and we're going to do users, we're going to do documents, and this is going to be the referred user, which is the user ID. And we're going to do collection again. So we are going to the second collection, which is the sub collection, and we are going to the referrals. So that's it, and we are adding a user. And what user we adding? We are adding the current user that created this document. So we have the current user ID already here up here, so we are using that user, and here we are setting this data sets here. So that's what we are doing, and here is going to be a map. So we are going to do the created arts field, and this is going to be the date time now, and we are going to do the UID, and this is going to be the current user ID. So that is it. Yeah, so that is it. So that is it. So we are going to try to push this to I'm going to push this to the cloud functions here and see how that goes. And we are going to push this here, and also we are going to update our client side code to suit this process we're trying to do. So let's do that. I'll just bring up the terminal in this. I'm going to bring the terminal here. I'm going to cd to the functions here, and I'm going to do Firebase deploy. Let's see that Firebase deploy. let's wait to see if our Firebase is going to be deployed. So we are going to wait, and while waiting for this, let's just go into our client-side code and update the things we can update. Okay, to suit this implementation, we are going to update our user here, and in this users variables we have here, we are going to add one more variable called referral code, and this is going to be a string, and we are going to add that to the constructor here, and it's going to be required also, and we are going to add it to our from JSON, which actually deserialize any map we pass here, so it get that to our model here. So it's going to be called referral code, and here we are going to also check if this is null. We just pass an empty string, and also we are going to add this here, and we are going to add this here in our equality check we have here. I'm going to pass this, so I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here, and this is going to be referral code. So we have updated that, and one more place to update is the user repository. Here we are going to update when a user registers, we are going to add the referral code used. So going to be referral code, and we are going to pass what we have here, the referral code here. Okay, so when this is created, let's just go through this on the client-side code. So when this is created on the server, we check on our cloud functions if this is not empty, and we use this code to query for the users in the users collection, and we get that user and reward the user. So that's what we are doing. I'm going to rerun this app, and rerun this, shift this a little bit, go here and bring this to the screen, to bring this here. So let's see our cloud functions. Okay, it's deployed, so let's try this and see. So one more thing we're going to do here, on the client side code, we were checking if the referral code is not empty, and we're doing this all by ourselves. We're going to comment this out and rerun this. So now everything is being is going on the cloud. So I'm going to try this now. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so I'm going to get in a user and a user link here. Go to the users, the first user here. So if this goes successfully, we should increment this by 100. Yeah, we should, and also add a new user here, so let's try that. Go to the message, so just close this and open again. We'll create, let's just use what we have here. Let's make sure that it's the referral code we want, and I'll click on this referral code, and it opens our app, and we are going to register a new user, and here we are going to call this Paul door, and we are going to call this Paul door at gmail.com, and we are going to pass in our password here, and we are going to create an account. So we're going to wait and created. So we have created account for this user. So let's check our okay, you can see that this worked successfully. Our cloud functions was triggered, and the user has been added here. And also in our cloud functions here, you can see we have our deployed function here. We have our deployed function here, and this is based on the user collection, and this is when the any document is being created in the user collection. So let's check the logs of this to see what actually happens. So I'm going to check the log here. So everything was executed perfectly fine. So let's try to do the bash process. Let's try to do the bash here. So try to do the bash here. I'm going to comment out this code. I'm going to comment out this code right here. Going to comment out. So all of this I'm going to post it on my GitHub profile, GitHub account, so you can always check it out. So we are going to use a bash here. So we are going to use the let keyword, and we are going to create a new bash here, and we are going to call on Firebase database bash, and in the bash here we are going to do the bat set, because what we are doing here it's okay what we'll do here it's update. So we are going to do first, this is update, and the second is going to be set. So we are going to do the first is going to be update. So we are going to pass in this document in here, comment this, and we are going to pass in the map here. So this is going to be the map. We are going to uncomment this also, and we are going to save that, and we are going to create a new bash again. So it's going to be two bash. The first is going to be for updates, and the second is going to be for set the document. So we're going to get this document, this part, and we are going to paste it in here, uncomment this, and we're going to get what we're going to set. We're going to set just this. So I'm going to pass this here and uncomment this. So after all of this, we are going to call on await, and we are going to commit this bash. We're going to commit this. So after all this process, after all of this, it's add all of this to the bash, and we are going to commit all of this, and within a twinkle of an eye, or maybe in milliseconds, we are going to update all of this. So that is it for the bash, and I'm going to deploy this. I'm going to save that and also redeploy this. So I'm going to do Firebase deploy again, and we're going to try that. And yes, so while doing that, I think we are done with everything. So let me just check and see if there is any question here, so we can just take that. Okay, yeah. Hey, how's it going? Okay, we have one comment here from Pavli. Yeah, it's my mate. It's my mate in this field. Yeah, it's a real nice guy. Okay, so we're going to let's check on YouTube how this is going on YouTube. Let's check on YouTube how this is going. Okay. Okay. This is from Favor. Okay. A Favor. And I think we have a new message from Zen here. Hey Zen. Okay. Yeah, thanks for the support. Okay, just do one thing for me. Just share this video. Share this video. Let's spread the word of Flutter. Okay, so I'm going to commit this right now to this repository. Let's just go that here. Let's go that. Let's show that here. GitHub. GitHub, and let's see what's the name of this repository, if I can remember that. It's called reward app. Okay, Flutter showcase. Okay. So Flutter tutorial showcase. So this is the branch, this is the repository, and this is the branch, and we have the reward. Okay, this is the branch. So you can, I'll just share this to you guys so you guys can check this out. So I'll just commit all of this. Just go to the terminal here and git add all. Let's do it right here. Git commit, git commit. What message should we pass in here? Implemented cloud functions. All this is done on the Android. We have not done anything for iOS yet, so I'm going to commit that, and I'm going to push all of that. I'm going to wait, and this is going to push. Let's see if that updates, and we have a new update here, so you can always check this and get all the code. I'll refresh this particular tab, and you can see the cloud functions here, and here it is. All the code you need is all in here. You can just check that out, and have a great day. And just don't forget to subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Big motivation for us. Okay, so this was being deployed, and yeah, I think live video makes sense. Yeah, I think I'll be doing it. So if you like this live video, you can just tell me in the comment section and tell me you love this. So maybe on Sundays like this, I can just be doing it in my local time here. I think it's evening. Yeah, this is evening. So that is basically what we are going to be doing. Okay, let's test the bash. So I'll just log out and restart this user. And what we are going to do, we are going to go here, and we're going to go here. Go here, and we are going to get the referral link of this user. So this user has 0 reward, and let's reward this user. So we are going here. I'm going to go in the message. So I'm going to paste this. And we're going to click on this, and it will open our app, and we're going to wait for some few time, and we're going to register this user. So this new user is going to be Paul at Flutter Ferry. I'm going to add flutterferry at gmail.com. Let's make sure that's the correct, the invalid email address, and I'm going to create an account. So let's create an account and see how this goes. Okay, we have created an account, and let's check on our, we have rewarded this user with $100, and let's go back here, and you can see the referrals here, and you have seen the new user that just created an account, and this is the user called Paul at Flutter. So I'm very, very excited to be on this live stream with you guys. If you're watching this, thank you for watching to this point, and I hope to see you another day. And if you have any questions, just leave it on the comment section. We're going to take care of that. And yeah, peace. Have a great day.